Hello all and welcome to USF The Vessel Online. I'm Jake Vinningen. This is no fantasy, this is indeed real life. And Movie Moment is here to help you through it by telling you what movies are worth a brief escape from reality. This week, if you haven't guessed it already, is Bohemian Rhapsody. With that, I pass it off to poor boy Austin Clemen for his sympathy-free review of this movie moment all about Queen's Freddie Mercury.
I'm Austin Clemen, and this is USF's Movie Moment. The item on today's set list is the Freddie Mercury biopic Bohemian Rhapsody. Essentially, this movie sets out to tell the story of the band Queen, but puts most of the focus on the man that was Freddie Mercury. And really, this movie, though about 2 hours in length, moves along very quickly as it starts with Freddie working as a bag runner at an airport and works its way all the way to the grandiose finish at the famous Live Aid concert of 1985. Honestly though, the pace at which the movie takes place never really bothered me. And for the most part, the pace was exactly how it needed to be to fit all it does in. That leads me to the directing and writing of the film. It was wonderful, almost perfect. The movie is one of the most gorgeous films I've ever seen, and the writing all felt real. It felt like this is what could have actually happened. It's what I wish actually happened, even though I know the film was Hollywoodized and things were expedited or left out or changed to fit the story the filmmakers were actually trying to tell. And it doesn't really matter though, as it's not a documentary and the directing and acting carries the film to its own special place.
You're a legend, Fred.
We're all legends.
I also love the fact that the movie, for the most part, either lets you draw your own conclusions about what is happening or about what did happen in between scenes. To me, it felt like I could fill in any blanks that may have happened between scenes that led the characters to the situation in the scenes that they were in. And Rami Malek, to me, channeled Freddie Mercury to a T. His own singing voice sounded so much like the real deal, but maybe they mixed Rami's voice with the real deal, I don't really know. But what I do know is he nailed the mannerisms and the persona that is Freddie Mercury. No actor in Bohemian Rhapsody stood out as less than the others. There's even a cameo in a couple of scenes from an actor that I didn't even know was in this film. And those scenes are some of my favorite and some of the funniest from the entire movie. I won't tell you who it is, but you'll know when you see the movie. I enjoyed this film so much that I could hardly find any fault with it other than this. There are times that I feel they are a little heavy-handed with certain topics. Rather than just showing what happened and presenting it as a fact, the film also decides to add an opinion to try to sway you to one side or the other on these topics. As someone who likes knowing the facts and who enjoys when films allow you to draw your own conclusions, as I previously mentioned that Bohemian Rhapsody does for the majority of the film, this bothered me. But in the end, it isn't a drawback that's enough to lower my overall opinion of the film. And for Bohemian Rhapsody, I will frame the ticket. The best part about the film is that it hinted at and introduced me to Queen songs that I had either forgotten about or didn't even know existed. I also may or may not have jammed out to a Queen playlist on the drive home from the theater, as well as on my way to record this review. And I'll probably still be jamming out the rest of the day, or at least randomly sing or hum parts of their songs. For USF's Movie Moment, I'm Austin Clemen.
Bohemian Rhapsody is sitting right now with a critics rating of 60% and a fantastic audience rating of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. One thing that nearly everyone can agree on, it is a fun and nostalgic watch. With a budget of $52 million, the legacy of Freddie Mercury nearly made that back in its opening weekend, grossing $51 million, and has now taken in about $156 million around the globe. With USF The Vessel Online, I'm Jake Vinningen, and this has been your Movie Moment. Hope to see you soon.